Hi, welcome to your practice for today. I am Belle and I will be your yogi guide. So today's practice is focused on creating space, breathing space through the body, and hopefully a little more space through the mind as well. If that resonates with you, let's hop right in. Today's practice is really inspired by rainy days and my love for them. That's just something about rainy day. I love it. It's so soothing and nourishing, which is how this whole practice came about, inspired by it. So anyway, you are going to need a block or two, or a pillow if you have, for support later on through the practice. When you get that ready, we can start the practice. Come to kneeling with your toes tucked in. Use your index finger to flick the pinky toes out before you sit down into your kneeling pose. Allow your first breath of the practice today to guide both palms up to connect, coming to a slight back bend. And exhale, circle both arms back, interlace your fingertips. As you draw your knuckles down, roll your shoulders up, back and down. Coming into the pose here. Allow your breath to slowly calm down. Deepen. Imagine the smell of the rain, the sound of pitter-patter through the roof, the window, one final breath. Exhale, releasing the interlace. Coming to tabletop as you lift your toes up to wiggle them. Giving a little love to them, noticing how good you feel with that stretch. Awesome. So once you come to your tabletop, you're going to extend your right foot back and then right knee to chest before you tread your right foot towards the left side and come to sit. Stacking your right knee above your left, you may wedge a blanket or your block in between both knees if they are not touching. Then spreading both arms to the side, left arm crossing above the right, both palms to meet. Option for back of the palm to meet instead if you feel like you can have the inner side of the palms to meet. And from here you can close your eyes and come to allow your breath to intuitively guide you through a seated cat-cow here as you inhale, lifting your elbows up, puffing your chest. Exhale, curling through the spine, drawing your elbows down. A few more rounds on your own. Coming into a flow of the practice here. Allow yourself to listen to your body and move at the pace that you need today. One last breath, inhale, lifting up to neutral as you unfurl your arms, both palms forward, unfurling your legs as well, coming back to your tabletop. Moving to the left side. Once you're ready, kick your left foot back, left knee to chest, engage core before you tread to the right side and come to seat on the ground. Grounding through the sitting bone. This side may feel different from the other side, so if you feel like you need a block, take it. Both arms to the side. This time, right arm crossing above the left. Bend through the elbows, both palms to meet. Close your eyes if you want to, and then allow your intuition to guide you. Allow your breath to guide you as you breathe in, lift up the elbow, lengthening through the front body, and exhale, lengthening through the back body as you curl inwards. Feeling like a coming home sensation. That's how I feel whenever I am in a curling position. Make it your own. Listening to your body, learning to tune in. One more breath in. And exhale, unfurl. This time remain in your seated position, unfurling both legs. And come to the center of the mat, like so. Long edge of the mat. Both feet hip width slightly wider apart, planting there. Once you settle in this position, we are coming into Windshield Wiper, so planting both palms back or to your side. Allow your knee to fall to one side and the other side again. Allowing yourself to gauge your own pace that suits you for today. Feeling the lengthening through that IT band, the side of your leg and hips. Eventually coming to fall towards the left side, twisting towards the left side. Left foot is flexed, shin may be parallel in front of you or may inch slightly inward if you feel like your knee's hurting. And then back foot to come close to your hip. Now we are going to fold forward here. You may choose to place a block in front of you to rest your head, a blanket, or resting on your forearm and allow yourself to come inward here. Again, coming into your cave, your sanctuary. You may stay here, or you may slowly walk yourself out of the pose after one deep breath. And option to come into Pigeon Pose. So sending the back leg back, slowly walk it back, pitter-patter it back. Hips remain square here. Block option to stack right below your left hip to square it, like so. And then remember to flex through the front foot here. Just slowly lower down to your forearm to fold. You may feel an opening, deep opening actually through the front hip, and a gentle stretch through your quads, your hip flexor of the back leg. Noticing this sensation here. One deep breath as you slowly walk out of the pose, slowly, tenderly, tucking the back toes, lifting the back knee and sending the front leg back into your plank pose now, engaging your core and whole body. You may come to take a vinyasa here or go straight to downward dog. Take whatever option that resonates with you today. that make you feel good. And come to paddle to your down dog for a bit. Imagine yourself pitter-pattering in the puddle, that tiny joy we have as a kid. Allow that joy to seep in as you find stillness. Allowing that joy, the warmth to spread throughout your body. On your next breath in, slowly ripple your spine and wave forward back into plank pose. Allow your heel to fall towards the left side. As you lift your right arm towards the sky, engaging your obliques and core here to your side plank. Option for a half side plank like so, where you rest your right shin right underneath your hip. You may stay here, or you may draw your lower knee towards the chest before you kick your lower foot out towards the side, trusting the hip up, chest up, drawing the upper arms forward, stretching through the side. Fallen triangle. One breath in to expand, and exhale, both arm, both palm to plant to the ground in front of you. Sit your hips down. Slowly come to your forearm. Again, fold in, lean in. Noticing that stretch through that IT band on your lower leg. One last gentle stretch, and exhale. Come to sit, both feet in front of you. Pitter-patter, relaxing through the muscle. And take the position of the windshield wiper, starting point again. To the long edge of the mat, this time facing and leaning both knee towards the right side. So your right foot is forward, flexing, and your left foot is back this time. Take the adjustments that you need to, that you want to, that your body tells you to, as you fold forward. Allowing a balanced opening through both hips here. Maybe feeling the breeze traveling through the back body. Savoring the moment. Last breath in, option to walk out of the pose, coming into Pigeon Pose. So back leg walk all the way back. Use the block to square your hip if you need to. You may not need it on the other side, but this side is different, so take what you need. Flexing through that front foot, protecting the knee joint, and slowly come to fold. Maybe treating this as your love cave here. Take a moment to breathe in some love to yourself throughout your body. And breathe out whatever that no longer serves you. One final breath in, and exhale, coming up. Walk yourself back out again. Tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, send your front foot back into your plank pose. This time, option to come down into your child pose, bending the knee and sending your hips back, or take your vinyasa, your final vinyasa, all the way up dog and coming straight into child's pose. You may sweep both arms back to rest your shoulder or both arms in front of you. Sit your hips back. Feel that gentle lengthening through the lower back here. Noticing any thoughts that remain, maybe allow them to float and come and go like clouds. On your next inhale, slowly ripple through your spine. Imagine yourself rippling into tabletop, tucking your toe, lifting both knee up, back into plank pose. This time, allow both heels to fall towards the right side and lifting the left arm up, engaging your core here. Half plank option remain available. Otherwise, you may remain on your side plank. If you feel further need for expansion, like earlier on, come to lift your back, your lower foot towards your hip, bending through the knee, before sending your lower foot all the way to the side, trusting the hip up and reaching your upper arm forward, feeling the expansion through the front body and the side body. Exhale, both palms to plant forward, slowly lowering hips. Be mindful of your hip. Come to your forearm. Give a slight love to your IT band here on your lower leg. Now come to find your seated position. Adjust yourself to face the front or back of the mat. You may fold forward, you may remain seated and give a gentle wriggle throughout your leg here. But you come to start to shift facing the front or back of your mat here. Bend through the knee, planting both foot in front of you like so. Sit tall, grabbing the back of your thigh. Slowly lift your shin parallel to the ground. If you may, release both palms to your side here, engaging your core. Otherwise, like so, planting both toe forward. Wherever you're at, inhale, stay in the pose. Exhale, lower into your low boat, extending both feet. Again, intuitively, inhale, lift. Allow your exhale to guide you down, slowly down. Inhale to lift back up. Coming back up, hug your hug your back shin. Hug the back of your thigh. Yes, I blabber too sometimes. And then release. Come back to lie down on your back, spreading both arms to the side here. Use your core to draw both knees towards your chest. Next, you'll allow it to fall to one side, having a gentle twist towards your spine here. Savoring this moment of relaxation. Inhale, come back to center and fall to the other side. Restoring the equilibrium in the body, the balance to the body. Next breath in, come back to center, extend both feet forward and reach both arms up over your head. Interlace and palms face out. Give a gentle stretch to yourself. Releasing the interlace here, you're gonna grab hold of your left wrist with your right palm as you stretch towards the right side. Walk your feet towards the right side as well. Hip remain where it was. To stretch towards the left side body. To deepen the stretch, you may hook your left foot over your right. Coming to Bananasana. Funny name. Breathing into the side body. Creating a little more space. And exhale, come back to center, this time stretching your body to balance it off towards the left side. Grab hold of your wrists, hook your feet if you need to, opening through the right body this time, the right side body. Allowing calmness to slowly come to you as you breathe in. Exhale, slowly release. One last stretch if you want to. And release into Savasana, both palms to your side, both feet to the corners of the mat, and close your eyes. Take a moment here to allow yourself to melt like a puddle to the mat. Allowing any clouds of thoughts to float away, any worries to be washed and swept away by the rain. Allowing the water, the breeze to heal you from top to toe. You may continue staying here, or you may start to wriggle your arm, your finger, your toe. Slowly come to your side into a fetal position and walk yourself back up into seated. Drawing both palms to your heart center. We are going to end our practice here today. I hope you have created more space through your body, more breathing space, and more space in your mental space as well. Having more clarity in your mind, your soul, your heart. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon.